Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Suikoden 2 walkthrough. Alright, so this is it. This is the final video. The previous one we had actually, I had beat the Beast Rune and played out the ending where the hero kind of assumes control of the nation, I guess. So I'm going to do the ending now where he does not. Okay, so these events should look familiar. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting. They basically, all the different factions of the state basically have already agreed to let the main character essentially, assume the mantle of whatever. And then here, if you pick I can't do it, that is what will get us the best ending. Or another ending. I honestly don't know how to look at this. I mean, I guess it sort of is, but again, pick I can't do it if you want to see the other one. I guess I would say it's a better ending, sort of. I don't know. It is kind of arguable. I'm still not actually. So at this point, we're not able to put anyone else in the group, which is, okay. If you go back to the hero's house at this point and interact with the tree, which is it looks like that's what we're gonna do. I think you get the Hunter rune. Now, I'll be honest with you. I think it's completely pointless. I don't see any reason for. I'll be honest, I don't even know why they put this in the game at this point. There's just no reason to farm for anything at this point. Yeah, there's the Hunter rune. The trio painting, now that's kind of neat. I assume that is in regards to the hero Nanami and Joey. Now, I guess I could, and I kind of wish I would have done this, is actually go back to the castle now and toss that in the bath, just to have a look at it. Because again, I don't know if you can actually make anything out. I'm not sure, but I guess I always assumed that's what it was. But who knows? It could be the hero Nanami and Genkaku, which actually would probably make a little bit more sense, being that it's found at their house. Again, I'm not sure. And again, I think maybe if you toss it inside the bath, you might, or that might give us the answer that we're looking for. But anyways, Hunter hit 5%. Enemies drop items. So it's a cool rune, but it's just worthless at this point in the game. But anyways, all right. So I'm going to. It looks like just walk. I guess why not? Yeah, there isn't a port there. There isn't a teleport that's closer to here, so I guess that actually makes sense. Alright, so here we're back in Tenzin Pass. I'd mentioned this in one of the earlier videos that we were going to eventually make our way back here. And, I'll be honest, it is foreshadowed at the beginning of the game there where Joey says, if we ever get separated, let's come back to this spot, referring to the rock that they I guess carve the X in, which I don't know how much sense that makes, but anyways, regardless, that is exactly what we're going to do. So we'll head back here. Basically, what's going to happen here is we're going to duel Joey, and you just can't ever attack him. And so basically you just have to have enough. I think you have to have enough defense and health to kind of survive. I'm not actually sure what happens if Joey is able to take you to no HP. Maybe nothing. Maybe it's the same. I'm not sure, but I actually was able to withstand him. But anyways, so here Joey says the only regret he has is assassinating Annabelle, which I find interesting that he doesn't feel bad about killing off Jillia's father, but again, Luca I can see, but I don't know, maybe their father was horrible too and I either missed it or whatever. Alright, this is truly the final battle, but here we just say we don't need to fight. Again, I don't know if that option actually matters. Because again, it actually does happen regardless. But so from here, really all you want to do is hit the defense command. You don't ever want to attack Joey. If you notice there, Joey's looking a little more buff these days. Whereas the hero just looks like, you know, his normal self. And here Joey kind of goads you into attacking. It's also interesting here. Joey will only ever use the attack command, which I think is, well, I mean, it was definitely designed that way because we don't want to deal damage to him, and so you know, if he was ever able to use the wild attack command, we would damage him. So. Alright, so there's no reason to fight you. And then Joey says, you know, basically there is a reason and to wipe off, or to wipe the blights. Cut the blight bloodline. So, the weird thing here is, so Joey's not a blight. I don't really understand what he's getting at here about wiping the blight bloodline off of the face of wherever they're at here. Now, Jillia, on the other hand, does have blight blood, and Joey knows full well that she's still alive. So again, that dialogue, I'll be honest, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But again, that's just me being nitpicky. So I kind of know what he was getting at, but you know, I think they could have worded it a little bit better. But, alright, so I think that's it there. That will be the end of it. So we just had to, you know, withstand his two... It's all I ever wanted to be, loved just like you, or, wow. Had to use my black sword rune to stop it. But if you try to use it by yourself, it takes your life. I can't do that. I think you have to tell him 3 times here. I can't do that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it looks like you just keep picking the top option there. Alright, so again, I don't know if they do it, or I know they don't do a real great job here of explaining, typically, but, okay, well there, I guess she kind of explains a little bit that the rune gets its power when the 2 separate runes battle each other, I guess she says there. Again, I find it interesting that he doesn't bring up the king. Anyways, all right. So Joey Blight is no more. All right. Got Joey back. Oh, I'm kind of curious what he's equipped with right now, but I bet I don't even bother checking. Okay. I can't remember what we have to do now. Oh, yeah, I guess this just automatically happens. We hadn't run away then. Hope that you'd stay and lead the country. You're the right man to do it. Hope that when you're finished... Yeah, so I mean, almost the same exact outcome as the previous Suikoden there, where the hero doesn't take up the whatever presidency or whatever title it would end up being. But here again, now this is as long as you were able to amass all 108 stars of destiny before the big gathering there, before I think, what is it, the taking of, or the retaking of Green Hill, is it? Where Leknat appears and gives you Forgiver sign. So as long as you do that, actually it might be the Matilda. Yeah, probably Matilda. And then again, if you hit the option there when Nanami jumps in front of the arrows, basically you find out here that we find out that Nanami wasn't killed, and she actually did survive. But here she just doesn't want to see the main character and Joey fight. So that's when she kind of says she doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. And I mean, I can't say that it's obvious by any means that she was gonna do something like this, but throughout the game, I mean, she does. I mean, even saying express concerns about the main character and Joey fighting, it's not that, like, that would be an understatement. So anyways, so Shu having to bear a bit of a burden there. Okay. So I think at this point we end up going, I'm going to say back to, yeah, Kiara. So this is actually it is a pretty great way to tie everything back together, because Joey and the hero were there, when it was thought anyway that Nanami was killed. Alright, so here's all three of them leaving on a journey. Now, it kind of bothers me a little bit here about the scene here with Gilia and Pilika, which we're going to see here in a bit. And I don't know where this is supposed to be. I assume this is... Joey had mentioned something about purchasing a place for Gilia and Pilika to live. So I assume that's where this is, but I don't really know why he didn't, stay or say anything. Okay, that's it. Basically, this is going to be the, sort of credits, I guess. And, it just explains what happened to all of the different stars of Destiny after the events of the game. But as always, I hope this guide was helpful and hope you join me for more walkthroughs. Thanks for watching.